Hello everyone, welcome to the 13th episode of Legofan65's Childhood Inn. Now this video was requested by Trevor Davis. Shout out to him! And Trevor, I sent you an email. If you didn't see that, go check that out. So, what did Trevor Davis request? He requested for me to talk about There Goes a Train, the only video I have from the Real Wheels series. So, is this better? Sure, it's better than Big Rig's Close Up and Very Personal, at least. The video that I never want to touch or ever talk about again. It's at least better here. But I have some unfortunate news that takes away from the 10 stars. Before I talk about where I first see this, how did I get it, I'm just going to point out, just like Big Rig's, I don't remember how I got it. I don't remember when I first saw it. I just remember seeing it in my VHS collection back in my early years. And then that's it. Well, let's see what's on this thing, shall we? Okay. Into the VCR it goes. Alright, so at the beginning of the video, we have the feature presentation immediately after a promo of the series of There Goes a Blank, basically. And the intro slide looks like it belongs in a middle school presentation project. After a montage of trains, just like Big Rig's, except there's actually dialogue in it, we're introduced to Engineer Dave, who's basically going to show us the requirements of running a train. Alright, can I make a brutal confession to you? I don't remember much of this video. I don't remember watching it a lot when I was little. I remember watching it only once, and then that was it. But I'll tell you something. The dream sequences that this guy has throughout the video is hilarious. And the first job he has in this video is being the conductor and collecting tickets. And the dream sequence, that was funny. I thought it was hilarious. So he does his job, he gets the tickets, and he does pretty well on it from what I see here. Okay, when I said he's doing a very good job, I'll be honest with you, I'm being sarcastic. He is such a klutz. So his next job is to be the waiter in the dining car of the train. And so he dreams again about being a good waiter, and then he messes up, and this was probably the funniest thing ever in the video besides those dream sequences. He manages to spill food all over the customers, and it was pretty funny. It gave me a chuckle when I went back and rewatched it.
I'm so sorry.
Next job, Dave is the driver of the train. Another dream sequences, and then he messes it up by driving it backwards out of the turntable instead of forwards. Now he's back to being a normal engineer, and this was the only thing from the video that I remember watching as a kid. So he's riding the back of the car, he's supposed to check if there's any damage, and then his radio stops when he learns of a car in the middle of the road. So he has to manage to get all the way to the front of the train to warn the driver, and he managed to do so just in time. And that is the most heroic thing from the video. And then that's basically it. That's the end. Alright, so in conclusion, do I recommend this video? Depends on who you are, really. Do you like trains? Well, pick this up. Okay, I don't remember much of this video. As I said earlier, I think I only watched it once, and then that was it. Thomas was more responsible for my love for trains. This, however, this didn't really help me all that much, so I'll probably give it a 6. I'll give this a 6. Just like starting this fall on PBS. Nothing really special. It's kid-like. It's supposed to be childish. So, it's a video made for kids. So that makes the whole thing a success. Alright, that officially wraps up the 13th episode of Legofan65's Childhood Inn. Our next review is going to be on something that was requested by someone who apparently did not know my rule that you cannot request for anything Thomas related on this show. And what did he request? He requested for me to talk about Thomas's snowy surprise. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be a nice guy. I am going to change that rule a little bit. I will let you request for something Thomas related, but do not go overboard with it. Otherwise, I'm going to get annoyed. So, yeah. That wraps up this episode. So tune in next time where I cover Thomas's snowy surprise. And until next week, goodbye.